Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, AMCU claims substandard safety equipment procedures led to fatalities at implants, and power generation is still driving uranium demand, but environmental health concerns persist. AMCU President Joseph Matunjwa said the fatalities at implants, which resulted in the deaths of 4 mine workers, was the consequence of clandestine observance of safety procedures and poor investment in health and safety equipment by employers.
The tragedy that unfolded on Friday, the 22nd of January 2016 at Impala Platinum is an agonizing cure that will all need to sustain that fight against transforming mine underground work from being a dead warrant due to the clandestine observance of safety procedures and poor investment in health and safety equipment by the employer.
The future of the uranium mining industry will be largely dependent on the price of the commodity and the profitability of uranium mines, while demand for uranium in nuclear power stations and potentially for nuclear weapons remains the main driver for the commodity.
The future will be determined of uranium mining by the price of uranium and profitability, mainly from a market point of view. Price is always controlled by demand and supply ratio. Supply will be mainly from mines, but not always. Since 2000, and we have the end of the nuclear war, we have military highly enriched uranium being blended down. From the demand side, there will be military needs, we don't know. There are worrying tendencies at the moment that the military arsenal is not shrinking, but in fact modernized, and whether or not it results in renewed demand, we're not sure. In terms of nuclear fuel, there is a couple of things to consider. Uranium mining will be very much dependent on the attractiveness of nuclear power, which in turn is very much dependent on the attractiveness of alternative energy sources. And that is, has a couple of kind of question marks to itself. The double use of uranium is a problem. It can always be used for peaceful energy generation, but it can also be converted to military type of employable uranium, and that is a big problem.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.